What's up, you guys? So I'm here with a new video today, and I'm here to give you guys another locals report video. I topped this week at Core again. As you guys know, Core TCG in Pasadena is my locals I go to, and they're giving out the OTS packs. I'm super excited. You top, you get 3 packs. So we're going to do an opening on those 2. I just want to talk about the deck I played. Obviously, you know, it's still Monarchs. I played a very different build, though. I have played the build before, but it's changed quite a bit. It was the Hand Disruption Thestalos build, and I'll just talk about it. I ended up going 3-1. I'll talk about the rounds after. I'm just going to go through the deck real quick. I don't think too much of it needs explanation. I have explained a lot of the cards before, so I'll just try to keep it short. So for the monsters, of course, 3 Ether, 3 Erebus, the best Monarchs. I played 2 Kuras. I love this card. Card sucks to draw, but it can unbrick you. It really, really can. I had a game where I had to summon Kuras, pop itself, and pop my set Pantheism to draw 2 cards, and then be able to start, you know, getting through cards. It's like the worst play you can do, but honestly, when it's your only option and you need to, you need to unbrick your hand, it does work. So I really enjoy this card. Plus, its synergy with Ether during your opponent's turn to pot a greed yourself is just ridiculous. And then for the rest of the Monarchs, I played 1 Mega Thestalos, and this is where it's going to get a little weird. I played not 1, not 2, but 3 regular Thestalos, 3 little Thestalos. Card was unreal, like absolutely unreal. My last round, I played against Pepe, and he resolved Oriande, and he revealed Chaos Trap Hole, Solemn Warning, Solemn Scoldings. I mean, he didn't play Strikes. He even said you're too smart to play around. Like he already knew I was going to play around Strike. So I took Chaos Trap Hole, and then I used literally like Thestalos beatdown and hand control to win that game. So it was just unreal. This card was so good. I'll explain like why it's so good afterwards. And then for my starter cards, my initial summons, I had 3 Red Layer and 3 Mithra. That's it. No idea, no Eidos. I played the Reasoning build in San Jose at the regionals. I didn't do so hot, and I'm really, really disappointed in myself for playing that build when I had more confidence in this build. And looking back, I definitely should have played this build. I was more comfortable with it. I'll explain. Like, really don't need explanation. These 2 cards basically dodge Valor. They're your starter cards. They dodge Valor, and that's the main thing. And opening them both is ridiculous because you can, if you don't open Domain, you contribute both, get an extra tribute with Mithra. It's ridiculous. Plus, this guy can attack for 2,000, which was super, super relevant. So that's it for the monsters. It's kind of a lot. For the spells, 3 D-Draw, 3 Vanity's Emptiness. I mean, that's what people call them. It's just kind of silly. But yeah, 3 Pantheism, 3 Domain, 3 Tenacity, 3 Stormforth. And the best card was 3 Return. Absolutely. Like, I would never play less than 3. The card is so good. It can dodge Strike, and it just gets you your resources. That's what you need. You need to get to your Monarchs ASAP. And for the rest of the spells, just 3 Upstart for consistency. And then for the traps, 3 Prime Monarch. You guys didn't see that, but my Escalation went flying. And 1 Escalation. Escalation was absolutely insane. I almost thought of playing 2, and it was still good at 1. I would search for it because the card is so good. Return Escalation is just insane. You just keep looping your opponent. So that's it for the main deck. For the side deck, pretty standard. 2 Max C, Pepe, what else I saw? For BA too, because I expected a lot of BA after Beatrice's release, and the popularity in that deck, plus PK Fire. So 2 Max C was good in my last round against Pepe. I actually opened it, and it got him to stop, so it was really good. 2 Valor for the Mirror, 2 Ghost Ogre for Pepe, and Water. The Maxis for Water too. 3 Twin Twisters standard, 2 System Down for Cosmo, 2 Curse Seal for the Monarch Mirror. I'm going to talk about that because, and 2 Decree. Decree was really good. It just locks out all the traps that beat me. So that was it for the side deck. So about the deck real quick. So, I mean, most of this is standard. I think, I really don't think too many things need explanation. None of the spells and traps do. None of them at all. Obviously, 3 Return is just insane. Some people just don't like the card at more than 1, and I just don't understand that. Yes, you can search it, but, you want to open it. You want to open Return. You want to get your combos started. And having Return, even going first, it just cycles so you can get an Ether during your opponent's turn. It's just necessary. And I said Mithra and Super Quantum Red Layer, they're just amazing starter cards. The fact that Valoring them is pointless is kind of funny because I don't think too many decks are playing Valor, but if they were, they just make it so Valor is completely pointless against this. Plus, you can just special this. You can, bring up the Prime Monarch. If you Domain, you can lower up a Monarch. I dealt a lot of 2000s with it. It was really good. If I never have it, but I had a second one in Grave. I'd be able to add, what is it? I think I can add the other one back. Yeah, when it's normal, I can target 1 Super Quantum and add it to my hand just to have instant, infinite tribute fodder. So it was really good. Mithra is just insane. Giving them the token, getting an extra tribute summon is just so good. I saw this build. This was Mike Steinman's like updated build, and I read his article on it, and the theory behind it in the deck was just insane, and it spoke to me instantly. The 3 Thestalos and the Mega Thestalos, I am hand looping. I'm going to have some YGO Pro games. They're just single duels. I just couldn't get people to play me in a match. I don't know why. I would request matches, and I'd get through one game, side deck, go to game 2, and it would just say opponent surrendered, and it sucked. But the reason why I did this is the very simple reason is that this is a 1 tribute Monarch. And then with Mithra, you're able to tribute over with either Thestalos or Ether or Erebus and just keep going. And you can hit 2 cards in their hand. That happens so many times, so it was really, really good. 3 could get clumpy, but they're very easy to side out when you're going second. And most of the time, if you win game 1, you're most likely going second game 2. So they're easy side outs to side out 2 of these or however you want to side. It really worked well, though. In my last round, I played against Pepe, and I gave him the Chaos Chapel, and I just dodged the Chaos Chapel basically the whole game. And I didn't realize, that he had Ariande in the scale, so I just baited it out, and I forgot he didn't pay. I was trying to get him to burn life, but it didn't really matter. I had escalation and everything, so I was just hand looping and just knocking cards out of the hand, and the extra burn damage is really relevant, especially when you hit them with this and then hit them with this. Since you tribute over a fire, they take 1,000, plus if you hit a monster in hand, so the burn damage is really relevant. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole explanation. Is just you're trying to just do Erebus Thestalos, or like something like this, turn 1, and then with escalation you can do it and you can hit 3 cards. So it was just amazing. So I really like this deck. I'm going to keep working on it, keep perfecting it, and it's probably the build I'm going to play until Monarchs die out, because it speaks to me. The hand disruption is just great. Okay, so now for my rounds real quick. So round 1, I played the mirror. I suck at the fucking mirror. Oh my god, I just was like, I want to punch the damn wall. Like, I cannot figure out the mirror match. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've been trying to figure it out. My hand was subpar, but that's not an excuse. And I cannot figure out the Monarch mirror, like with the resource and everything. He won game 1. In game 2, we went into time, and I ended up losing because my life was lower. So he took it. He took it with the 2-0, and it sucked because I just can't figure out the mirror, and I have to really just go back to the, really just start testing against the mirror, a lot. It's the only way that I think I'm going to get better with the deck. I understand Cosmo, I understand everything else, but playing against the mirror for me just sucks, so I need to figure that out. Round 2, I played my friend Julian, who I had played a couple weeks before. He originally was playing DA, he switched to Cosmo. I ended up winning that 2-0. The hand looping is just insane. Then round 3, I played my new friend Tyler, and he also was playing Cosmo, and he won game 1, he killed me in game 1, and then game 2 and 3 I won. Decree, locked him out. He was playing some interesting cards, I got Mirror Force, I got Torrential, I got Bottomless, I was getting hit by cards, left and right, so when I sided in Decree, game 2, it was really good, and then game 3, I just won out with the escalation, all the tribute summoning, so it was just really, really solid. Getting rid of his monsters and getting rid of the cards in his hand. So, and then the last round I played my new friend. I hope I'm not butchering your name, bro. Alme, I believe was his name, and he was playing Pepe. And I went first with the die roll, and my hand sucked. I looked at my hand and I wanted to cry. And I knew he was playing Pepe because I saw him play the round before, and I ended up doing that Kuraz play I told you guys about, where I Kuraz in my back row, and then I drew, and I just passed, and I can't remember, but he didn't have a super strong starter with the Pepe deck. So when it got to be my turn, I was able to capitalize and lock him out with Domain and just use the Thestaloses to dodge Chaos Trap Hole and dodge all the cards that would stop me. And I just kept cycling with Return of the Monarchs, Escalation, just Monarch after Monarch after Monarch, till I was able to, I had him locked under Domain. So it was I won out from there. And then game 3, I twin twisted his 2 back row, and then just started I did the hand, I knocked the cards out of his hand, and I was just in a really solid position, and I ended up winning there. So yeah, I was 3-1, got these 3 OTS packs. We're going to open them real quick, and just do everything in one video. I don't really think opening videos are my thing here on this channel, not at all. I like them, but they're not going to be as frequent as other channels. Jobber, Simply Unlucky, Cyber Knight, they're the real ones that really do great openings, and as you guys can see, I struggle just to open a pack. I don't know why, I always have. So let's see what we get. And what do you know? On the first pack, we have got a Performapal Skull Crobat Joker. I'm not a fan of Pepe, but it's beautiful, and that's going to be for my friend Jerry, my brother Jerry, excuse me. So that's for you, bro. You see the video? That one's for you, along with the monkey board that I traded for. And I got a Flying Sea and a Cyber Dragon Nova. That's crazy they made this a common. Flying Sea is awesome. Yeah, so we've got 1 holo there. Pack number 2. Let's see what we get. I don't know how these OTS packs work, but we shall find out. And I've got a Performapal Lizard Draw. Ooh, that's awesome too. That's also for Jerry. All this pendulum stuff is for my brother Jerry, who got me back into the game. Love him to death. All this stuff will be for you, bro. And I got my namesake and another allure. Awesome. I needed a more in-shape Allure of Darkness. And last pack, let's pull a Dark Wall or an Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell would be kind of cool. The supers in this set are just insane. I just really don't want to get the Ulti-Vanity's Fiend. Watch, it'll be an Ulti-Vanity's Fiend, and it's a... Oh, it's an Anti-Spell Fragrance! Oh, I called it! And I got another Flying Sea and a Allure of Darkness. These packs were awesome! Sorry, I'm like super excited. No one's in the house right now, so I can yell, so it's awesome. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the locals report. I hope to bring more of these to you. I am so happy with these pulls, just because I can hook my brother up, and I can, you know, now I have an awesome anti-spell fragrance. I'm happy as hell. I have not owned this card, like, ever, so, yeah, this is awesome. So, let me know what you guys think about the deck. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.